Just a friendly reminder that the opinions expressed on this show are not worth a Canadian penny, so disregard anything you hear that might get anyone in trouble. And despite some of the great ideas you may hear, don't try them at home. Go to a friend's house instead.
It's time to get a gun. That's what I've been thinking. Well, I could afford one. And if I did just a little less drinking, time to put something between me and the sun. When the talking is over, it's time to get a gun.
Welcome to Sci-Fi Radio, episode 5. Oh my god. Episode 652. It has come right off the rails today, folks. Recording live April 29th, 2026. I am your host, Dustin.
I am the semi-alive Cowtown Tony.
I'm Dave.
Hey, I'm Kelly.
And with that,
we did it.
I'm delayed.
Yay.
I think that's a safe bet, Kelly. Oh my
Dave,
god.
you should have asked Kelly to brought her entire network setup to Waterloo, and you could have just died while you were protesting. And
we've already
everything
got
would've been fine.
Adriel making fun of us.
Shut up,
Hi,
Adriel.
Adriel doesn't like the listeners. That's why he's not here right now.
Adriel hates everyone equally, so, in all fairness, it's not just the listeners.
I'm wondering
Yeah.
if Adriel is dangerously traveling or not.
Probably.
Probably.
But
He's
in the
just
interest of-
listening. He's not watching.
No.
Yes.
In the interest of moving things right along,
Yep, let's roll.
Thank you.
let's talk about what we did in guns this week. And you know what? I'm going to start because I got to do some cool stuff with guns this week.
All right.
Yeah. One of the fun kind of extra bits about getting to play with guns in film is you get to play with cool guns in film. Got to mount some 50 cals onto some armored vehicles, which was
Nice.
was pretty sweet. But what was more fun, so most people don't know, but like most films in North America, like a lot of them, and in Europe, surprisingly, if you've got like big military scenes with lots of military trucks and big military crates and all of that stuff, there's actually only a couple of guys that supply all of film, and one of them is in Vancouver here.
Shocked.
Yeah, I know, right? It's but he's literally done everything. Like he did I Am Legend. He got them a couple of amongst all the other stuff that he got out there, he got them a couple of big armored brand new armored vehicles. He's got contacts for days. And one toy, he took me for a tour this week of the whole place. Now I've rented from them before. I've been through some of their warehouses, but when the boss of a company like that says, "Hey, I've got some things to show you. You in particular, you need to come for a guided tour." You say yes, and I did, and I'm glad I did. I got to see some really cool stuff in his collection. But one of the things he let me play with a little bit was a honest to God Bofors gun, which
40 millimeter.
yeah, 40 millimeter autocannon, super
Nice.
cool, dude. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I've never seen one in person before, and
Really? That seems like a lie.
no, I don't
Ever
think
been
I've-
to a naval museum? They're all over the place.
Maybe I don't. All right, let me.
Not
preface
a
it.
live one.
I don't think
sure.
I've seen a live functional one that can still drive. He's actually showing me. He got the upgraded optics to it. I guess. Yeah, one of
Optics?
the company
Neat.
that makes the thing. He I don't
Whoa.
know. He had a connection, and so through that connection, the company that makes the thing got in touch with him and sent him brand new set of optics for it. I can only
That's
imagine
awesome.
what they're worth. Oh, it's so cool.
You do realize, Tony, they have made this thing for almost 100 years
Yeah,
now.
something like that. I get that, but
so
I'm just...
things tend to evolve with age. Like, it's not
Yeah.
what it was.
It's
But
10 years
no,
ago.
because the 1911 told us the old way is the
Oh my
best
God.
way, and we
Tony-
don't fix it.
Tony. No.
I'm going to
But,
hang up on him.
Yeah, the point
Yeah.
is, I got to play with a Bofors gun.
That's cool,
which is,
dude.
Which is pretty cool. There's not a lot of people that can say
How
that.
was it mounted? What was it?
Oh, it was mounted. It was mounted on one of the tow behind trailer things.
Okay,
Apparently,
cool.
they had just put it on set for Percy Jackson, I think, which I'm not working on, which was really neat. So it had just come back from that, so it was all kind of all set up and ready to go. I guess they had
Cool.
mounted.
Do they
yeah.
painted every time? Different themes or?
This one was still military green. I think for the most part, I don't think his collection has been painted. I could be wrong, because he's got a couple of things that have usually, like, if production needs to paint something, they'll pay for it and then they'll paint it back. So I can't
Fair
speak.
enough. In my
can't speak
memory, most of them are going to be like naval gray, because that's like a staple of Allied and naval-based anti-aircraft power during, especially the Second World War, a part of the first, I think. So that's how I remember it for the most part.
I honestly don't know.
Shipbound.
But this one was green and it was neat, and I got to drive it. I got to like play the little, like, swing it around, and anyway, it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Beyond that, so it was actually a long time listener and friend of the show, Jason Philp, got in touch with me. He had someone, friend of his, that he put me in touch with. It's kind of a sad story. They had it was through his friend. There was a widow he was trying to help. She had husband, story as old as time, passed away, bunch of guns, was trying to figure out what she could do with them, who she could sell with them. Dave's size, I know, right? And it sucked because, like, I couldn't give her a lot of help. She's like, I'd like to sell them if I can. And I'm like, there's not a lot of places. Like, yeah, like even me, like, yeah, okay, great, I've got a business license, I could buy them, but they're not.
Don't tell me another Albertan business got to them first, because I saw a private thing that was sent, and that might have been them.
It's funny that you mentioned another Alberta business, because my recommendation was that she get in touch with P3 Shooting Specialties, actually. I was like, the one, because apparently at least one of them was a bit of a race gunny 1911. I was like, the one place I could recommend, if you don't want those things just insta-destroyed, and maybe you could see some money from them. I can't promise, like, what they may or may not give you, but I do know that this business is firing up for rentals, and, a race gun 1911 might be something they'd be interested in.
That's a good one.
Did she have a P10?
I had no idea. I didn't get into the specifics of everything that she had. It was more just like, what
fair enough. So, and I don't want to be morbid about it. I don't want to call first dib on it. It just seems like a very morbid thing to do. But I found it's funny, because I never thought, like 5 years ago, I would ever be in this position that I have enough connection in this little community that I can kind of detect things around. But yeah, P3 would be a good place for them to go. Probably one of the best options right now, especially was Ken spinning up the entire rental thing. So it'll be contributing to IPSC in the long run. That'll be
Well, that was my thought. Like, because right now her options are get them destroyed, maybe find somebody with like a film armorer's ticket or another ticket that could there's other gun shops that can technically buy them, but they're not going to give her anything for them, right?
It's going to be like penny on the dollar kind of situation.
Yeah. Well, and even me, like, I was straight up. I was like, I got technically buy them from you, but I'm not giving you market value for them. They're not,
because market value is currently zero.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's the thing. I was talking to somebody at work, and same sort of thing. They had an elderly relative died. Guy's got like a ton of handguns and all sorts of other stuff that is no longer allowable in our stupid country because of our stupid laws. And what do you do? And I'm like, well, you can give them to a business. Like, but this thing, I looked it up. Some of this stuff is worth like $50,000. And I'm like, not in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess for some collectible, maybe you can export it out of the country. Is that still an option?
Yeah,
It's
you can
hard.
still export
It's
stuff,
difficult, but like if you have a Singer 1911,
Machine guns, you're not going to be able to send them any places. That's the problem. They're not going to let you.
Yeah.
But they do have two. I'm going to play devil's advocate here. I think they have some market value just for the barrel and slide. Like for the non-serialized part, they have a little bit of value left, but
yeah, you could strip it down
grand
for parts
scheme of
and
they're worth parts. That's it, though.
Yeah, but anyway, so that was the like unfortunate thing. Like I could help, did what I could, which is a thing. I wrote my MLA again because
The
I
proper one
haven't.
this time?
I wrote one this time.
Proper one this time?
I wrote them both actually,
Okay.
and because I haven't heard back from the crazy one, but I literally just as I sat down to record, I actually got an email from the other one that I wrote. The one that I wrote to Janet Rutledge, the one who's not my MLA, it was like start up just like, hey, follow up about these things. Also, I see you guys are implementing some new laws in British Columbia. It might be valuable to the taxpayer if you guys, didn't implement laws that are already on the books. Anyway.
But no, we want to punish you twice for these heinous crimes against children and kids.
The one thing that I haven't, until I actually see the wording of it, I don't know, but the one thing that they might have actually boned us on a little bit is transporting non-restricted firearms in a
non-restricted?
Yeah. If the wording of the law is the way they worded it during the press release, it might now be, or whenever this comes in, it might be unlawful to transport any firearm not in a locked case at all in a moving vehicle.
Locked case? That's a lot.
I know. That's and that screws over anybody who's ever hopped on a quad and transport it anyway. So I haven't dug into it. We can talk more about it when we get into news, but I did write an email and I got a response that I'm cheekily curious to hear. All right, you know what, Dave, did you do anything with guns this week? What'd you do?
Well, I forgot to mention last week that I made some songs making fun of Natalie and Gary at their thing a couple weeks ago. I forgot to mention that, but if you look up Natalie's metal song on YouTube, you'll find it. I was kind of pleased with the way it turned out. I thought it was kind of fun. So I did a bunch of versions. And then I did a little ditty for Slamfire that we'll use one of these days. I also forgot to mention that on my Ruger American, which I finally fired in Merca when I took it down, I put an MDT Elite muzzle brake on this thing.
Ooh.
This is ridiculous. So this gun, it's 223. I threw the Magpul Hunter stock.
Is that not too tall, the optics?
It is. It's also the only mount I had. So it's off of real guns, and now it's on not real guns. So shut up, Tony. Yeah, that's my AR-15, and then it went on other guns, and now it's on this thing. So it makes me sad, and I need a lower mount. Yes. So I threw this MDT on it, this MDT Elite muzzle brake. This thing has less recoil than my 22. Like it's absolutely obscene. You pull the trigger, and the gun goes bang.
Go forward.
It doesn't move.
Like really?
I'm looking at the target, and I pull the trigger, and I see the bullet hole appear in the target.
Wow,
it's actually really creepy. Like
that's good. That means it's properly tuned.
Yeah, it's perfect. I'm gonna get one of these for my 308 because I'm really impressed with it. It's incredibly loud. Like even behind the gun, it makes my ears ring with my hearing protection on.
Really?
Oh, it's loud, dude. It's really loud.
Again, my hearing isn't the best, and I really should get it checked out. But I haven't heard a gun that's that has offended me in its loudness. If I'm wearing Air Pro,
try a 16-inch barrel 223.
We shot them semi-autos at the last BTSA rifle match, and the thing I remember the most was Taylor's 20-inch Raven that was braked. It wasn't the loudness of it; it's always the blast of it, just like ding, ding, ding in your chest. But I don't really found it to be loud, and I've shot ARs indoors in America. Seems fine. So, and I was only
doing
to get
your hearing checked.
You need to get your hearing checked, Tony.
Fair enough.
Yeah, dude. Like ARs indoors, like ow.
No bueno.
I don't know. Maybe I have enough airwax to block the entire canal and just I don't hear anything.
All right, moving on. Other gun stuff.
So went down to the CCFR rally in Cambridge. Ms. Kelly was there as well, which was excellent. We had a lot of people. What was our count on people, Kelly, roughly?
1,200.
1,200 people. So 1,200 people showed up in Cambridge to hang out with the CCFR and with other shooters, and just express their discontent with the government seizing our property in terrible ways for terrible reasons. It was awesome. It was a perfect day. The weather was amazing.
Yeah.
So I got there at like 3:00. Bunch of other CCFR guys hanging out in the parking lot. So we chatted for a while until Tracy and Kelly and other folks got there, and we did a little setup, and then we did the rally, and it was fabulous. Assorted MPs showed up. Conservative MPs, of course.
Yeah.
And Pierre Poilievre showed up as well. And Tracy did her thing, which was awesome. Met the tenant, which was great. And he was introduced to the crowd, so shook that guy's hand. It's freaking awesome.
He's watching tonight.
Is he? Hello, Sean.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean.
Hey. Yeah, so it was great. I had a couple listeners come up to me and go, "Hey, Random Dave." I'm like, "Oh, hello." That always kind of weirds me out when that happens.
Oh, wow.
Patches?
Yeah, it happens sometimes. I did not have any Slamfire swag, unfortunately, give out, but I gave out a lot of CCFR swag, so that's good. And I did, and I can't remember. Hold on, damn it.
I'm a little curious while you're thinking. I see somebody made mention here. The aunties said there was only 300 people there. Did that feel like 300 people to you?
It was more than 300.
It was more than 300. We filled the square and then also into the street at the high point. Yeah. So at the beginning of the day, there obviously wasn't a lot of people there, but about 4:30. So it started at 4, and about 4:30, when people were getting off work, a lot of people showed up.
Well, yeah, you got to wait for people to get off work too. Like, not everyone can participate.
And then
it was Friday after that, right?
The whole place showed up. So the whole place filled up, not showed up. It was a lot more than 300 people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Shocker.
There's a few pictures. If you look at the pictures, you can see, oh, that's a lot of people. Not after Pierre left, a lot of people did leave, but that was, we'd already been there for almost 2 hours, and we just played some music afterwards. There was a bunch of people who they just didn't want to leave because it was good company.
It's nice to hang out with like-minded folks once in a while and actually feel safe and understood and seen and heard.
Yeah,
that is nice. So people were hanging out till we tore down around 7, right?
Yeah.
So it was good. Lots of folks hanging around. A couple guys with flags just hanging around. A bunch of guys from Quebec showed up. They've been following Tracy around. Apparently, they're not going to Winnipeg.
Yeah, I was talking to them.
That's too far.
Too far.
They're going. It's a little far to Quebec.
Yeah, it's
well, if you start now,
you'll get there. It was very nice to meet you as well, Sean. That was freaking awesome, dude. You got you shouldn't be wearing trousers because balls that big. I don't know how you fit him in there, dude. But you need to get a kilt. Yeah, you should be rocking a kilt. As well, Derek. Just in case you're listening and you're watching, I put the CCFR stickers on as soon as I got home, so. You can shut up now. They're not just on the side of my safe.
You need a bigger Project Maple Seed sticker.
And Derek is also asking if he got a Bagara in 300 Wimag. He'll recommend a better factory break. I think Dave's recommendation is good. MTT is one of the
one of the best
larger Canadian suppliers in terms of precision shooting. They know what they're doing. KDEX might be a other different option as well. They're not as widely distributed as MDT, in my opinion, from what I see. But
can somebody paste that into the chat? Because I'm not on Facebook and stuff.
Oh yeah,
wherever people are asking, but I posted into our chat. There's the MDT muzzle brakes.
Done it.
They make some very fancy. Thank you, very fancy, pretty ones. This one's the Elite, and it was stupid easy to install. It didn't loosen off at all, which I was surprised by. It was a little, it wasn't stupid easy to install. It was a little tricky because you have to get a wrench on the nut and then a wrench on the thing and then try and keep the rifle stable. And it was funny because I watched the MDT video, and the guy's actually having some issues getting everything all lined up. So it's like, this isn't the easiest thing in the world, and it's the MDT guys. I thought that was pretty funny, but it wasn't it was okay. That's fine.
Yeah, and MBT have their videos. They make a lot of videos about like barrel length versus speed. Go check out their video on like I think like 3-port versus 5-port. So check out their video on their brakes. You would get a rough idea on how much braking power you're getting.
Yeah, by MDT. Their stuff's good. I've run into them at various places. They're solid dudes. They were good. So getting back to the rally, ran into a ton of people I knew. Josh from New Shooter Canada said hi. Gavin and Angela, all sorts of other folks. Lots of people brought their dogs, which was great. So there were puppies everywhere. That was great. Yeah, it was a really good time. What you got anything to add, Ms. Kelly?
Kelly, your turn.
Yeah. Well, so I went to this thing that was called the Rally in Cambridge. It was awesome. Dave was there, and it was awesome.
Kelly was there too.
Yeah. No, it was great to see so many people show up. The MPs that spoke, they were pretty passionate about things. There was one MP, he's a doctor, and he acknowledged, I know nothing about this. He goes, however, what I do know is he said that, guns have been around. The Liberals, he had his opinions, obviously, but he said that, the Liberals, people use vans, and we know that there's been some people that use vans in the past few years. He said Portapique, what happened there, he said it was everything's been under a little watch. So he says he was somebody who I thought would speak well to people who aren't really fans of guns, and but acknowledges that people who are law-abiding and who have licenses, they're the ones that are being targeted. It's not the people that are, going to be picked up on the streets and have guns that came in from the U.S. So he recognized that. Obviously, he was a conservative MP. We had a couple of other conservative MPs there. They were pretty cool too. I went and thanked them all. I took some great. Well, I thought that there were great pictures. So some of the ads from the CCFR or some of the things that are being shown about the rally. Yeah, some of those pictures are mine. We had a photographer. He did a great job. Most of the pictures he took were in black and white. But yeah, he just killed it. So it was a friend who came and did it. Friend of Derek's. So thank you, Derek, for doing that. I do want to give a shout out to all the CCFR field officers and Derek. You guys superb. Yeah, you guys nailed it. It was pretty seamless. Everybody knew their assignment. We had a porta potty, 2 of them delivered, but we weren't allowed to put them anywhere because it was a protest rally. If it was a strike or something like that, or an event, we could have put the porta potties at City Hall, but we were able to figure it out. There's a church literally right beside the parking lot and City Hall, so the church allowed us to put it there for a small donation to the church. We figured it out. So while Tracy was going and taking care of that, everybody got their assignment, and they did a fantastic job with it too.
It seemed like you guys crushed it, like in a great way.
Yeah, it was very professionally done. I do not think that some of the other organizations might have been able to pull it. I don't think they'd be able to pull it off. I'm a little biased though. But
it was very smooth. Everything went well.
Yeah.
Mood was good. Everybody was just happy to be there. It was great. It was just really good. Good vibe.
It was a good vibe. It was a bit of a love fest too. Because people were very happy to be there with other people who thought the same thing. The cops that were there, so there was a few that were visible, a couple that weren't. They all thought it was a great event. They had no issues. We cleaned the place up better than we found it. So
didn't even leave any cigarette butts behind.
No, we policed everything and made sure it was all clean. Yeah, we went to Beer Town afterwards. Had a drink or two. Had some good food. And they even said it was a Friday night, and like this place was just jam packed. And they saved an area for us, and we filled it. And they said, "Thanks for coming. We really appreciate your support." So Derek, who's watching, thank you for arranging that as well. Yeah,
it was great, Derek. Thank you. Yeah. I'll say as well, listening to the MPs, like you said, Kelly, they were passionate.
Yeah,
they were great. And I will say one thing I absolutely love about Pierre is when he talks about shooting, it's hunters, sport shooters.
Yeah.
Love it. Always mention sports shooters. That is right.
Excuse me.
Derek, just want to give you a shout out. That's a appreciation. I'm not the tenant. This is a different Derek. It's Derek commenting. I'm not the tenant. All the FOs did fantastic. Yeah, field officers yell rock.
Yeah. The tenant is Sean.
Rock. Oh yeah. I don't. Oops.
It's Sean, who's also listening. And that they're both here in Ontario. So one, I have to say thanks for tuning in, guys. You tune in every week. Thanks for listening and thanks for commenting as well. But also, they're sympathizing, saying, like,
can I say one thing? Sean, hang on a second. Let's just you and I for a second here, Sean. Thank you for publicly embarrassing our absolute idiot of a public safety minister. I will always appreciate you for that. Always. You've embarrassed the entire government and really, really did give us just that little extra bit of ammunition that I think we needed to probably get this over the goal line, and respect.
Yeah.
So we had a conversation.
A lot of people, this is all stupid. Who maybe
we had a conversation about things afterwards. So we did meet up at Galt on the next morning, really early in the morning, 8:30 in the morning, as a matter of fact. And Sean was there. Galt wanted to say thank you to him personally. So, but we had a conversation about things too. And when we broke things down, when we were looking at how things have changed, it was pivotal. So the recording was pivotal in changing some of the minds of people. And once that was released, and I want to thank Sean as well for providing that to some people who made sure it got heard. That was pivotal in changing some minds from, just ordinary people, but also some of our MPs, etc. It changed a lot of people's minds and the direction too. I know that there's been a lot of pushback. I do not think that the Liberals are not going to continue to move forward. However, that being said, there's some other things that are taking place, like the Supreme Court appeal is going to be happening too. So,
it was nice. I mean, we all know that they know that it's bullshit. Like, that they know, because these are not stupid people. These are, they may not be that. Well, I'm not saying that. So some of them are stupid. Yes. They're not unintelligent people, generally speaking. Most of them are lawyers or successful business people. Like, they're not unintelligent.
They're book smart. They're academically smart. However, they're not real world smart.
Sometimes not the smartest people in some ways. Although, that being said, a lot of us are not at times on certain things. But we know that they know, and they know we know. But to actually hear one of them say the quiet
out loud.
It's like the Soviet Union, right? The old joke about how they pretend to pay us, so we pretend to work.
Yeah.
We know, they know, we know. But to actually hear Gary say out loud that I know this is all bullshit. It's about getting votes in Quebec. There's no logic. I know it's not a problem. Mr. Khan is making me do it. You don't beat me, Mr. Carney, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's the most beautiful thing to hear him actually tell the truth and then desperately backpedal the next day in Parliament. Oh, I was misguided. No, you were misguided in that you didn't know that anyone would be listening to you telling the truth.
Yeah.
So it was
So
beautiful. Thank you,
I
Sean.
have
So
to
good.
ask, right? Public safety minister. How did he keep his job after that? Just wondering.
Oh, you realize he is like one of the largest donation pools for the Liberal Party.
Oh, I know.
That's
I
why.
asked it, but I.
Oh yeah. Oh
Take
yeah.
a switch or-
No, Gary
He's a fundraiser,
punches
isn't he?
well above his weight limit in
Interesting.
fundraising.
kinda
That's why he
chubby.
kept his job. Yeah, I know.
If that's
right?
the case, why
got the
put him
small
in
cheeks.
such a precarious situation then? Like, why give him the title of public safety minister if you know nothing about the file? I just find that to be not so flattering.
So, Tony,
Don't logic it.
so public safety minister, and again, right? I work in public safety. I don't know everything, though. I will admit to that. Just saying. However, that also being said, a lot of the ministers, doesn't matter what portfolio they have, a lot of them aren't subject matter experts. They defer to their staffers and those that work under them to give them the information. So he's a lawyer.
Our finance minister was a journalist.
Yeah.
Just
so previous to this, so he was the minister for Indian Affairs.
Oh.
He's
I was going to say
the other Indian affairs. Sure.
No, he's not.
I said, you know what? I said that it was progress because it's the first time they appointed somebody who's brown.
Getting there. They're just working up to it.
You'd think they could have found somebody with Aboriginal heritage in the Liberal Party to hold that file, but
no, nobody
wants they didn't because they could brag about it. Public safety minister, though, like that's you would think that in theory that should be like a really important thing because people are kind of concerned about public safety now that people are hiring guards to patrol their neighborhoods in Toronto and like putting tint on their windows and armoring up their houses and like it's not good. People are really concerned about public safety.
Yep.
And then they just put people that are seemingly just total clowns. Like at least Bill Blair was a cop. So I mean, there's that. Well, he was a cop 4 years ago.
He was a clown cop.
He was a
cop. He had the red nose and everything.
I know. Marco Mendicino was a complete. I don't know where they found him. I have no idea. But like, these are literally the best people you can find to put in theory, what is a critical ministry. Like this is a government, particularly under Trudeau, it's an amateur government full of amateurs. Like, can you not find anybody? Like, I could literally do a better job at public safety than any of these people. I swear to God, it would not be a hard thing.
Dave, I think the part of the problem is that you've got an interest in making the public safe, and I do. I don't think these people have that. But anyway, this is still what we did in Guns. Do you have any more that you did in Guns? You want to talk a little bit more about it, or?
Yeah, we're kind of covering our before we started tonight.
Topic.
We kind of
keep
talked
talking about it.
Yeah, well, we can, but here's the deal. I'd like to see. I'm going to reach out to Sean. Sean, you're watching anyway, so let us know. Let us know if you want to come on because we want to talk about the tenant and the recording if you're interested. So Sean he was very visible at the rally. Pierre was talking about it, and all of a sudden this is the tenant.
That's the guy.
This is the guy.
Pointed out that Sean should never buy a beer as long as he lives.
It's true.
And this is very true.
It's true. So Sean, if you want to come on, we'd love to have you. More rallies are coming up. So there's going to be one in Winnipeg. I believe it's not determined yet, but it will be probably in May when there's no chance of snow in Winnipeg.
I'm sorry, Kelly. The prairies, May, there's still a chance of snow.
I think when I was living in Alberta, the only month we didn't have snow was July. Okay. And
seems accurate.
Yeah. So some of the other things I did in Guns this week, I forgot to tell you. So I got my put in for my deer license as well as doe tag draw. Did you do that, Random Dave?
I'm doing it right now.
Is it that early? Holy cows.
So June 30th is when it closes out. August 1st is the date for the draw. So anybody here in Ontario, you put in for antlerless. So go and do that and do it now so that you can be included. What else did I do? Oh, well, we have a pheasant hunt that's going to be happening this weekend. So there's one spot left for the women's hunt in the morning. Co-ed is in the afternoon. It's totally sold out, and we have a waiting list as well for it. So what's going to happen is this. It's going to be happening in Colborne, which is the Big Apple. Do you know where the Big Apple is? Along the 401?
Yeah,
I've actually heard about
it. There's a Big Apple. I mean, how could you miss it? You drive right by it. It's huge. It's been there for like 100 years.
So it is about 1.5 kilometers down the road from there. You take the Big Apple exit and then you just drive down, and
I think I ran into these guys at the Sportsman Show.
Yeah, they're at the Toronto Sportsman Show.
Yeah.
They have their dogs there.
Yes, I talked to them. They were actually, if it's the ones I'm thinking of, they were actually across from us last year. So yacked with them a bunch.
Yeah.
Good people.
So we're going to be bringing out some dogs. We got some birds that are going to be happening. Sadness, though, on that front. Everybody has been notified that has signed up already. It was it last night or the night before? Predators got in and killed. They massacred all the pheasants.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Like all of them.
Oh no!
So we got told the pheasants. So we have to swap out for chukars and partridge. So we're going to be doing that.
Yeah, partridge are delicious.
So everybody's been notified that's already signed up. There's a $10 reduction. You get more birds and you get another guide, but they can't replace the pheasants in time for the hunt this weekend.
That's too bad.
That sucks.
Yeah, Hungarian pheasant or Hungarian partridge is being swapped out too. So anyways, we'll go. I'll take pictures. I'm going to shoot. Tracy's going to shoot in the morning. She hasn't shot in a long, long time. So she's going to shoot with me, a couple other girls. Anna's going to shoot in the afternoon. Like we're swapping out taking photos. So I'm going to do the afternoon. She's going to do.
Cool.
Yeah, so there's one more spot. I posted on social media if you're interested, come in and let us know. But it's for the female hunt in the morning only. You have to be there at 8:30. You have to have number 5 shot. So I said, number 6 shot. And you have to have your small game license.
Yeah.
Jordan, do you mean full auto suppressed, night
for
vision equipped
guns for predator management, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what? It doesn't need to be full auto, Tony, but some suppressed magazine-fed semi-autos would be spectacular. I also just want to note that Sean did say he would be happy to come on. Sean will try to reach out to you, or if you want to shoot us a message at slamfireradio@gmail.com, we will make that happen.
We know how to get him on.
I know, but I don't have.
Kelly knows a guy.
Kelly knows a guy.
Yeah, a couple of folks.
He's I'm such a fanboy of his. Like, truly, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to meet him.
Yeah, me too. Well, I know. I've known him, met him. I met him several times. Seen him.
That's great.
I don't know if that is proper grammar. I'm so tired. It is what now?
Yeah. 6:47.
Almost 11.
Oh God.
No.
All right, 10, let's roll this party train on.
Shit show. Let's go.
Tony, what did you do in guns this week?
So Adriel wasn't very kind. He told me to wake up super early, drive 2 hours to a range I don't know, freeze my ass off, and feel completely useless for the whole day. It was great.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Yeah, he said.
Did he yell at you a little bit?
No, because he was too far away for that. But he was Maple Seed might need a little help on Saturday or Sunday.
He roped you in?
I was like, I never visited CDTSA. Maybe I should go. I was like, it's 200 kilometers. I was like, that's almost up to Edmonton. What is going on here? Anyway, start driving out there. It's snowing crazy. CDTSA, Calgary District Shooter, the Milo Range.
The Milo Range.
Yeah.
When you said 200 kilometers up near Edmonton, no.
No, it's just as far away, like almost further away than Red Deer. To me, anyway. It's just super far away. Anyway, had to wake up super early.
Because you live near Edmonton, don't you?
No.
Where do you live?
I'm in Calgary.
He's in Calgary.
Oh, shit. Okay. Why did I think...
No, it's just far away. Anyway. So
yeah, it is pretty far away.
Get to see Steve again, who was at the time my Maple Sea instructor, and that was my only patch run. My run with Rick wasn't a patch run, unfortunately, because I was shooting a less powerful rifle, maybe creating smaller holes potentially, and it wasn't as reliable, so that wasn't a lot of fun. But yeah, I get to see a few familiar faces. Unfortunately, it wasn't the day I should have showed up, but I had a match on Sunday that in the end got canceled, but because the weather wasn't good on Saturday, the show rate was pretty low, so I just stood there, feel useless for the whole day. I was doing most of the range safety stuff. But,
well, that's awesome. Thank you for doing that.
Barely. I just went check everyone's safety. Oh, okay. All good.
It's not useless. Well, it's helpful, dude.
Yeah, I know Steve appreciated it, and he was sending us photos too.
Off us.
It was. Yeah. I'm good. You guys in Alberta are finally having a winter seed. Like, this is awesome.
It's unplanned winter seed. Also, is a very windy seed. So, yeah. I think people's shots were probably affected a little bit. Unfortunately, we didn't have any patch runs that day. I don't know if about Sunday. Sunday seems a lot nicer. I wasn't there, though.
I didn't hear of any.
I wouldn't blame Adriel for me being semi-alive, because that was kind of a pre-existing condition. I'm having so if you see me doing very painful swallows this evening, I'm sorry. But there's a big old, like a blister in the back of my throat. And it's very painful to actually
talk?
Eat. So, no, actually talking is not bad. It's just swallowing and eating is very difficult.
What the hell did you do?
I don't know. It just the one day at dinner, I was like, there was this blister on the roof of my mouth. As I chew, it's getting bigger to the point that I have to stop eating dinner because I just couldn't do it anymore. It wasn't a lot of fun. I wouldn't recommend it.
You should probably go get that checked out there, Tony.
Yeah.
The NHS, the United Kingdom equivalent of their health services, says if it doesn't go away in 2 weeks, then I should get it checked out for throat cancer. Well, mouse cancer, oral cancer, but it's only been like 3-4 days and it's already kind of going down. So I'm not too concerned about it. It could be some.
Did you burn your mouth?
I don't think I do, because I'm always very against eating very hot food ever since I was a kid. It's just something that I don't enjoy, so I don't think that was the case.
Have you been gargling with salt water?
No, but I have been gurgling with edible mouse sanitizer.
What?
Salt water, dude.
Salt water.
Is that
it's called whiskey?
Is that whiskey?
You're drinking booze. That explains
whiskey
everything.
will not help.
Well,
salt water, dude.
It's cleaning it a little bit.
Dave, whiskey always helps.
Okay.
99% of the time.
You're the expert. So.
Jordan, still have my tonsils. I believe I do, because I don't think it was very popular at the time in China to get them removed at an early age. I think like right after my generation, it was kind of popular, and then I think it died down again. I don't think it's that. It's not the same position. I was able to sign up for Memorial 3-gun right as I'm coming out of the range. So if I wasn't on a phone too, so if I didn't make it, I would have blamed Adriel for that, because he asked me to go out there to help Maple Seed.
So was that opening day or what?
That was the opening minute for signing up for Memorial. So
how fast before it was full?
I think 3. Actually, not as fast as I thought. But I think about 3 minutes. I was like counting down the second as I'm driving on the country road. It's like, it's about 20 seconds. I should probably find a spot to stop and put on my hazards. There's a little turn off. It's like not like literally a gravel country road. And I was like, okay, good enough self-reflection here, so it's okay. I don't know if I mentioned that I have my ADM mount for my 450. that's supposed to go with a Vortex 3X Spitfire Gen 1. But the instruction was all kind of weird, and the screws that came with it was kind of awkward. So I did email the text line like 2 weeks ago at this point. They didn't really get back to me. So I was like, they're known for like being one of the best optics quick detach mounts companies in the world. So what is that about? I was like, go on to that website, trying to submit it again. As I was looking to the welcome message, are you over 21? Yes. I don't think it matters, but okay. Well, I guess they do sell AR receivers in the States, so that does make a difference. It's like, we are moving, so you might expect delays in our responses. So I'll give them a second chance just because they're moving. But hopefully they'll get back to me soon enough. I guess it doesn't make a whole lot of difference right now because hunting season is still kind of far away. But I do want to use this 3X prism optics for my Bushmaster if I can for the next hunting season, because I thought, again, it's just my vision, not necessarily the truth, but 50 yards was red dot is pushing it. So I'd rather have more. I bought a bunch of 209 primers for my inline muzzleloaders. These are Cheddite made in France, very fancy. And I haven't really loaded shotgun before, so it's kind of awkward. You see, like, Spock is huge. What is going on here? But like the sleeves are huge and the primers are huge, so it does make sense. I was able to get them for, I think, Calgary gun store prices, but Calgary Shooting Center was willing to price match it, so I was like, I'll give you my business. I'll buy a whole flat. So that means I have 1,000 rounds of muzzleloading fun to go through in the, I don't know how long future, but we'll see about that. I booked my requalification course for my black badge because due to the PCC ban, I haven't been shooting IPSC for a whole year. And maybe I should do some dry fire so I can dominate the entire class with my now limited optics. Well,
can I ask a question?
Yes.
You have to redo the course all over again?
You don't. So we'll probably do a...
Yeah, that's why I'm going, what the hell are you talking about there, Tony?
You have to do a requalification, not a relearn yet. It depends on the region. So Alberta, it's pretty clear. If you haven't shot it in 12 months, you have to requalify. If you haven't done it in 3 years, you have to retake
Then you
the
have
course.
to take the course.
Correct.
Yeah, that's standard and like same thing, right? You have to keep up your membership and you have to you have to shoot one match and not get DQ'd. In Ontario, it is.
In Ontario, but like,
is it stupid? Absolutely.
Yes.
I hadn't shot a match in 7 years, and then they finally sent me an email and said, hey, you need to requalify. So it had been a while.
Yes, for Alberta, you have to go through a requalification process. You can't just go on to shoot. You have to go to the training course.
No,
in Alberta it is. It's that way. You have to go to... You don't have to do the course, but you have to shoot the mini match after.
Why didn't you shoot a match last year?
Because PCCs were banned.
What do you hold in your hand there, Tony?
That wasn't a last year acquisition. This was a this year acquisition.
You know, there's things called loaner ATTs.
No, we didn't think that far, Kelly. I wasn't as smart. Okay, I'm 1 year old. I'm 1 year more wise now. So now I know about more things. So we'll see if I can dominate the classmates and shoot my mini match that way. Last time when I did it,
just don't shoot yourself.
For some reason, they said I managed to win the whole thing. And my last black badge, which is kind of crazy because that was actually a main topic we did, but I don't know. I wasn't shooting that fast, and I had a lot of gun malfunction. So
Dave, I'm looking at your face. It's what I'm thinking in my head. Huh?
Anyway, it's a few years ago now.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
I need to know.
Know what?
You won. What the hell did you win? You said you won your
like
black
the mini
course?
match. Yeah, apparently I won the match, which was kind of crazy to me because I had so many gun malfunction on one of the stage.
qualifier?
Yes.
Okay. It's a match.
I know. It kind of is.
Were you the only one shooting in that? Were you?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I won. Yay.
I don't know how I won it, but apparently I did.
Yeah.
Well, you won it by hit factor. You won it by speed and accuracy. So there you go. That's how you won.
I don't know. I was pretty slow, so I don't know.
Clearly, other people were slower and less accurate. So
or people DQ'd, which is unfortunate, but that did happen.
People DQ'd in the
There were
qualifier?
a few people that DQ'd at the black.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it wasn't great. All right, moving on. Adriel was bothering me.
For his first match.
You know what? Adriel is getting he's got track marks on his back all night from you.
I know, it's okay. He's
wow,
he's driving, so he can't defend himself. He told me to take apart my 822 so I could get the trigger pack out. He was assuming that I was mentioning that my trigger pack have issues where if I reset the trigger, it's unsafe, right?
It's a trigger pack. Yes, go.
It will. The hammer will go forward a little bit if it's unsafe.
Yeah.
It probably won't show on a video very good. So that's kind of impacting the bolt, the tail of the boat. He is assuming that some kind of a metal would be there'll be a piece of metal floating in here, but it all seems fine. But it is. I did ask
how old is it?
Just 3 years, maybe.
How
2,000 rounds.
Oh, no.
Something like that. It should be fine. I don't know. It just decided to, on my last match that I shot at, which is about end of season last year, just started to act up. I don't know why exactly. But yeah, I had a video on how it is malfunctioning. It's kind of weird, but I'm gathering videos from my buddies who have 822s, like, okay, put it on safe, charge it, and pull on the trigger. What do you see? And it's kind of, the trigger kind of moves a little bit, but it's not quite the same, and I don't think their hammer is moving. So in the end, the gun is going back to Savage. They don't really have a problem with that. I think I just have to pay
the postage just getting a new trigger pack?
I don't even think they're available. Just
see.
Oh, you should be able to buy that.
Yeah,
but I have a 1022 modified just for these purposes. So this will be ending up as a hunting gun more than anything. If they can fix it, and it's starting to damage the tail of the boat too, right? So they might want to just swap everything out. We'll see how they
go about it. There's aftermarket. There's
to be honest,
that's for 822s.
It might be time for a better gun.
I have it. Right, this will be the spare gun. Well, I have my main gun. See,
maybe it's time for a different spare gun.
I'm gonna have it professionally repaired while I have my different the Tony Custom that's not very reliable at the moment. So
I have a rule. If my gun isn't reliable, I don't own that gun. I am sad that I don't have my M305, but no one could make it work well. I handed it to a couple of different gunsmiths to try.
Did you ever have it in the hand of a Chinese gunsmith?
Yes, I live in Vancouver.
Hiya, did they ever serve in the People Republic Army?
Oh,
the point is,
Tony.
I gave up on it.
I'm allowed to do that because I came from that background.
You're the only one. I sold it and got something that I could rely on, because an unreliable gun is not a gun worth taking up space. Yeah.
Well, yeah, fair enough, but I have to give Savage a chance to fix it.
You get it back repaired, and then you sell it.
Yes.
So you come on the show and you go on about how great it is now, and then you sell it.
And then you sell it. Yeah. Immediately.
Sure.
Unreliable guns are not interesting.
No.
Fair enough. Some other news on my muzzleloader.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to shoot it, but it is kind of easy to take all the accessories off of it. So I think at this point, I'll just remove the gray tape, polish the whole thing, and just...
Tony, I have to ask, do you consider the ramrod to be an accessory or kind of a vital component? Because I don't think it's an accessory.
Why?
I think you need the ramrod to make gun operational.
Right.
Tire iron won't fit.
It's easy enough to rip everything off of the barrel that I'm just gonna do that and parkerize the entire barrel instead of doing it at the green tape halfway mark. And it will be a good proof of concept for me to parkerize my entire SKS. And for the listeners, I don't know, for, how do you say, nefarious purposes or not, if you want to parkerize your entire action or blue your entire action in your SKS, you will need a 4-inch tube instead of a 3-inch tube because the 3-inch won't fit properly. So that's that. And I was trying to talk to Thompson Center for spare parts availability for this particular firearm. It's kind of odd that they said all the pre-2022 production Thompson Centers are still being warranted through Smith & Wesson, and their liability is held in that way. TC's support was very fast, and so what happened now?
Hello. The peer pressure guy just joined.
It's a peer pressure guy. That's great.
I was driving back from Grand Prairie, and my ears, I don't know if it's something wrong with the AC in the car, but my ears were just on fire the whole time.
Sounds like you need to turn on the AC more.
I feel like you have tire tracks up your rear end. You might want to check for that.
Oh my gosh.
Check for the buses?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm still waiting for Smith & Wesson to get back to me. So TC support has been really, really good. Smith & Wesson support is at the moment. They can't tell me who the warranty center is for this. They can't tell me where to get spare parts yet. And I think that email was out a week ago. I also try to dry ball this gun. In a traditional muzzleloader, you don't want to do that because how are you going to get the ball out? Well, there is ways, but it's just awfully inconvenient. But for a firearm with a removable rear breech plug, you can just remove the breech plug and try to do that. Just to test, because Adriel did warn me about 495 balls being quite tight. I don't know if this bore was kind of worn, or is it just this has a very nice solid aluminum ramrod, so it doesn't feel as effortful to push a 495 ball all the way down.
With patch?
With a patch. I tried both patches, the thicker patches. It still works, but my major complaint is actually it's too big, so you have to like close it as like if it's dumpling and try to push it from the front of the patch.
Yeah.
It's a little awkward, but the center patches worked well. So when I get a chance, I'll try to shoot this thing.
I want dumplings now.
Fair enough.
We should go for dumplings.
Shall we get Adriel to talk about what he did in guns?
Nah, we're already an hour in. Let me do it next week.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Let's go to upcoming events then.
Sure.
I got my Aunt Lois tag, so applied for it.
Yeah. Okay, Dustin, You're muted and you're leading the show. So
sorry. Yeah, I just realized that. Adriel, you want to do the HGG firearms training? You got some pals coming up?
Yeah, I guess we got one on Sunday coming up in Devon, and then May 10th is sold out. May 11th, I got some spots open, and then there's some in June in Devon that will have more spots available for. That won't sell out automatically, so yeah.
Do you still have a lot of people going for their RPAL?
Yeah, awesome. I do them every 2 months rather than every month, and that seems to do the trick.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. I think that, one day. Anyway, 3-gun matches, 3gun.ca. We got a match, Chaz, May 9th.
Probably.
Another one at, all right, you guys.
Sherwood Park Fish and Game Association.
Look, I don't go there, so I don't
memorize
the 16th.
It's the only 2 3-gun clubs we have in Alberta. Well, that's not true,
I'm not in Alberta, man.
The
I'm
2
in another country.
Clubs. We are not a republic yet.
Battle of Alberta registrations has opened, and the Sherwood Park Fish and Game team match registration have opened. Those are the 2 big, aside from the Peace River team match, those are the 2 big.
You didn't tell me about BOA. I need to register then.
Yeah.
Right. Anybody want to read about the upcoming Maple Seeds? No, maybe.
It's kind of cold.
Yeah.
It's kind of cold.
Well,
I heard. I heard. I don't know. I wasn't there.
May 10th, Forest Grove Caribou. Grove Caribou.
Mm-hmm.
What? Caribou something.
Caribou H. I don't know. It's BC. It's probably in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
They know. The locals know.
Oh, okay, sure. And June 20th, Stittsville is already sold out. Holy cows!
Yeah. So the 21st.
21st to open though.
We still have spots available.
Doubleheader. And Kelly's going for that one?
Yeah, I'll be there for both of them. Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I'll be there.
Yeah.
It's gonna rain. Bring your ring
That's
gear.
far enough into the future because we'll probably be scheduling some more in Alberta here as well.
Cool.
Yeah, we've got
sure.
some more coming up too soon. Yeah. So
All right.
check it out. Check out the website. Go and register. A couple of people have been sending me emails saying, how do I register? When can I register? And it says coming soon. Wait until the registration link is posted, then you can register.
I like to put them up as coming soon early so that people can plan for it.
I do too.
Or we can know that they're coming up. So
yeah,
they might be up there well before we're ready to start taking registrations.
Yeah. True story.
Cool. BTSA, there is an event that got pushed back, apparently.
Yep, the USPSA season starter is now moving to this weekend. I think it's still a Sunday, the 3rd. I'll be there shooting limited 10 as USPSA now allows optics on your limited 10 gun, and this gun will fit in that perfectly.
Yeah,
except
excellent.
it can't be major. But...
Stupid boxes.
Got to check them. Got to check those boxes. So, all right. ORA calendar is up on OntarioRifleAssociation.ca.
Yeah, we got
All right.
like 14 events going on for May, so
Whoa.
yeah, we
Holy
do
shit, man.
we do about pretty close to 100 events a year at Borden in the shooting season.
How
We're out
do
there
you
all the
manage?
time.
There's only 2 days in a weekend.
We shoot midweek as well.
Yeah.
We
Fair
have
enough.
midweek practices on Wednesday evenings. Of particular interest, there is a modern precision steel match at Borden on May the 9th. Coach Sammy is putting that on, so props to Coach Sammy. And he's got his long-range rifle fundamentals course going on the 16th and 17th. And I've got a plinking day on the 24th and a pile of other stuff going on too. So yeah, OntarioRifleAssociation.ca. If you're in Southern Ontario, come out to Borden, shoot long-range rifle.
Borden's awesome.
Borden is
I loved
awesome. Yeah, great facility. Good people.
It is. Good
Love
people.
the range control guys.
I like working the butts.
It looks like a cool range. I'd love to come try
Good
it
to do
someday.
butt stuff.
I know.
I
it
love
is.
doing butt
There's lots
stuff.
of butts.
So many butt jokes.
So
Never ends.
we were talking about it. I can't do the butts
talking
with
about butt
Brian though, because we just ignore everything that we're supposed to do. And
Just-
Dave yells at us.
Yeah, and then your guy up range wondering what in the F is going on with the target presentation screams at you.
Oh, apparently butt
Radio.
stuff was going on.
Apparently butt stuff was happening.
Distracting
There was
butt stuff.
shenanigans in the butts.
Brian, of course it is.
Okay. With that, we will bring that portion of upcoming events to an end, and let's talk about the news. Apparently, we had a YouTube viewer email Bushmaster about the BA-30. They've apparently replied that it is on ice indefinitely.
For the listeners who didn't know, please go see, I think, HGG's video on the BA-30. That is from SHOT Show. It is their proprietary straight pull modern sporter style. I'm going to use the style word now. It's very in vogue. That's a large modern sporter. Yeah, a framed firearm. It was coming in 308 N65, so I'm guessing now it's kind of dead, which is unfortunate.
They're not making it. There's lots of vaporware out of SHOT Show. That's why.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not a
They've been
shocker.
talking about that one for like 4 years now, haven't they?
Oh, there's
no, it was released. It was this year.
Oh, okay. They did release it.
I mean, I'm sure, given their the current administration and the swing of the Supreme Court, they're probably thinking straight pulls aren't going to be like the biggest thing for their market in the near future. And on the topic of governments and political swing, the province of British Columbia has done us all a favor.
God.
They will be cracking down on organized crime and gun violence with
Hey,
new regulations.
Their website says they're keeping people safe and communities strong.
I have no doubt they believe that. So, the long and the short of it, it will be extra illegal to discharge a firearm from a moving vehicle, because definitely wasn't illegal before. There is going to be a law against transporting an illegal firearm in a vehicle.
So notice
transport an illegal firearm?
Yes, because you can still transport a legal one if you are licensed.
So
was that not? Anyway.
So what you're saying is we already have these laws in place. However, our BC MLAs feel like that it is super duper illegal and more laws should be put into place. Is that what we're hearing?
I mean, in general, yes. The one that has my concern, and I did hint at it before, and I haven't seen the wording of the text, and I will be curious to hear Ian Runkle's interpretation of that. Oh, yeah, I've only listened to the 20-minute long presser, and the one that really did actually catch my ear a little bit was a mention on the prohibition of transporting firearms in a motor vehicle in any form other than in a approved case, which is a thing I don't like the idea of, right? So if BC is trying to ban or otherwise prohibit anyone from transporting a firearm unlocked, uncased, well, that is a bit of a change and could affect folks that, hunt, do ATV kind of hunting. Like so many times I had a gun rack on my quad, ranchers, all kinds of things.
Stuff. Well, do you remember, okay, maybe Dave, you would know this because you're old like I am. However, do you remember way back when we had gun racks in the back of our trucks?
You could still do it.
I know you can still do it. Yeah. When's the last time you've seen a gun rack with guns?
Never, because you can't leave the gun in it anymore if you're not in the vehicle. Right. So what's the point?
Dustin, I'm just for the transporting part. So in the legislation, it said something about, it's not that I don't think they've changed anything about the transport. I think that what they've changed is if you're driving and there's an illegal gun in the car,
you're responsible for it.
As the driver.
I did know about that, but they
that's in the law anyways.
Yeah,
all the time here. They charge everybody in the vehicle.
So apparently the issue that they're trying to fix with that one is this loophole. God, do they love that word? This loophole that they have been that they're trying to address, where you have criminals using rental vehicles and going and committing a violent act with them, and or intending to go commit a violent act, having the police intervene either before or after, usually after, and there being plausible deniability. Hey, this is a rental car. It's not my gun. It was just here. So they are trying to curb that, which okay, I understand. I don't know how far down the legal that's going to. I don't see that working.
If there's no intent, if you can't prove intent.
Well, that was somebody asked the Ultraviras question. I think that's right in the press release, and they didn't have a good answer for it. So
in Canada, it's not like the States. In the States, if you're with a bunch of people in a car and someone commits a felony, you all everyone gets.
You can all pick it up.
Oh, you had a passenger shoot someone, you all get a felony. In Canada, not so much. We don't really get those group ones as badly.
No, we barely charge the people that do the crimes, let alone the people that are around the people that do the crimes. Yeah. But my concern is just the case. They talked about it specifically in the presser. It was 20, 25 minutes long, so I won't make you guys listen to it. And I don't know. I haven't actually read the legislation as it is, but that one is a thing to keep an eye on. It concerns me. I don't like it. And I will be speaking with my MLA, and I'm very curious to see what that email was. Apparently British Columbia's Bill 4 targets guns, airsoft, and paintballs, and Ian Runkle did a video about that everyone should go check out. I haven't watched it yet.
Up the press. It's only 2 hours ago.
Oh, so has anybody watched this? No? Yes?
No. Tell us. I just saw it. Breakdown summary, please.
I didn't watch it. I didn't put it here. I'm just reading it.
Oh. I put it there, but I haven't watched it yet.
Oh my God. Okay. New rule. Somebody has to watch the video if you put it in.
I didn't have time.
It's brand new, though.
Anyway, go watch Ian's video.
Anyway.
Did you not watch it when you were driving? Come
on. And then for our American listeners, because this is all Canadian news, and let's be honest, Canadian gun news is a little bit boring.
Well,
fire.
boring other than it's coming to you soon, so pay attention, kids.
Well, no, hang on. This is actually interesting. Our brethren to the south, and Kyle will appreciate this. The Firearms Policy Coalition has just put out a post from a couple of hours ago that the ATF has posted summaries of their new regulations, which include a repeal on Biden's pistol brace rule, which is great. Revising engaged in the business rule. So there's a lot of like stuff for like people with FFLs that's in here, which is great. Because the FFL things had started to get a little arduous under the last administration. Revising machine gun definition in response to the Cargill decision, which is great. I think that they'll probably be a little bit more specific there. Removal of requirements for FFLs to post about youth handguns, so just like posting requirements. But some of the ones that I thought there were some interesting ones in here. As far as like importation, allowing import of dual use frames and receivers and barrels, which is great. So I think FFLs would probably be able to potentially import like machine guns and stuff, which is cool because that doesn't go. They don't like that. Sorry, I'm literally reading this from a post. There was one that I thought was really on. They're going to allow non-over-the-counter firearm sales from FFLs to residents of the same state. Repeal. That was cool. The one that I thought was cool. Repeal interstate NFA notices. So I guess the like NFA items, you've got like paperwork, just like we've got ATTs, and it seems like they're repealing some of their BS paperwork, which was really great. Allowing FFLs to keep electronic records. That one I have mixed feelings about because the physical records thing kind of tickles me a little bit. If anybody's ever watched an online, the ATF has a YouTube channel. Seeing what they have to deal with as far as paperwork it's kind of hilarious. Anyway, revising 4437 forms, including allowing electronic forms. So that's great. But yeah, all in all, there is some positivity from your ATF coming to FFLs. And this was the most important one, the one that I was really excited about because I am going to move there one day. The removal, or to remove the list of former Soviet countries from which the ATF currently denies applications to permanently import firearms and ammunition.
Cool.
Which is pretty neat because there's a whole bunch of stuff that they're going to be able to import that they couldn't. So that was the coolest one.
I always thought we were cool because we could brag about the fact that we could do that and the Americans couldn't, but I guess that's
good news for you, Kelly. We're not cool. All right.
And we can't get the stuff anymore anyway because they just banned it all in 2025. So
yeah, Natalie would lose her mind if we imported any more SK.
We can still get Moss and Nagants though, so yay.
Woo, the actual
so expensive.
Yeah, too expensive.
They're always more expensive than SKS. So.
Moving on to new gun stuff. Now, in the name of new gun stuff, for our listeners who aren't aware, the CCFR has a contest going on right now. It is called It's Raining Guns. And
you have 1 day.
You have 1 day. This is your second to last day to get in on this. The CCFR is giving away 100 guns. I say it again, they are giving away 100 guns. A $20 entry, 100 guns. A $20 entry buys you an opportunity to potentially win one of these guns. This wonderful momentous occasion ends on May 1st, this competition. So after that, I think it's going to be drawn sometime around the 4th or the 5th, if I recall what Rod said.
Yes,
so everybody who is listening, who is watching, who's thinking that maybe I want a new gun and has $20 burning a hole in your pocket or your bank account, you should go check out the ccfr.ca. It's right on their website, or firearmsrights.ca, whichever you prefer, and enter now because the contest is closing soon and you don't want to miss out on winning one of 100 really cool guns. Yeah. So go do it now. I'd say enter often, but you're running out of time to enter.
Well, you can still enter often. If you've already entered, you can enter again.
Yeah, by all means.
Go for every $20, you will get one entry. So I just have to say a couple of things. So these were all donated guns, and I want to say thank you to Jared Cox for donating. I want to say thank you to our Uncle Phil from Phil O'Dell from Connect for donating. Yeah. They didn't donate just one or two. They donated literally dozens. Plus all of the rest of the retailers here or distributors here in Canada, they donated guns, and it's been a really rough year for everybody, but they wanted to do this. And I I can't play. I'm not allowed to do this, but I'm going to wish everybody that's listening or on the show that's donated, I wish you guys luck.
If I win a gun, Kelly, I'll let you look at it.
Sorry, I had to go get my card.
I can't wait to win a couple of guns. It's going to be great. I'm going to win them all. Every one of them. All the guns.
There has been a ton of people who have bought or donated. It's not bought, it's donated.
It's donated and entered to win.
A ton of people. So, I think it's really awesome.
No, it's great.
Fabulous cause, and it's a fabulous contest.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's a super cool contest.
Nobody's ever given away 100 guns. That's ridiculous.
So great.
Because we've had contests before where we've given away 1 or 2. This is for 100.
This is pretty cool. So if it is before May 1st and you're listening to this and you got $20, go donate $20 and get an entry to this contest because it's pretty sweet. All right. Next up, we've got some unusual used guns that we recently imported CSC. Oh, what's unusual about these? Oh, that is
pretty
unusual.
Unique. There's a Browning Model 71 high grade in 348 Winchester, like this box, $3,600. Is it a real HK?
It looks like an HK 630 and 223 Remington. Restricted. Don't like that.
Restricted? Oh, is it like a short barrel?
Yeah, it's going to be a 16.5-inch barrel, I bet you.
Yeah, hard no on that one.
Very fancy.
Yeah, a little pass.
Husqvarna.
That Husqvarna is kind of neat. A 3220.
That's cute.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Only $400 too. Whoa.
We've been playing with so many Huskies.
Swiss Martini Target 7.5 millimeter.
Sold. A
falling block
target rifle would have been cool. I'd have been
sold. Oh, you know what? Maybe you should talk to me afterwards. Just say.
Oh. And then we got what? Oh,
Winchester 52D as in Delta 22 LR with a red field target. Wow,
that's
quite
cool.
A target size.
That's cool.
That's actually really cool.
Some whole stock, very rare, very good condition. $1,200. Contact orders at shootingcenter.com for details or a picture. Cool.
So go check out the shootingcenter.com and maybe get yourself a cool, rare, weird, interesting gun. Looks like what we got. Vortex has some optics. Is there some?
So this was the optic I wanted to see at SHOT. This is the codename Eleanor contract based for the Royal Marines. Vortex 1-10 by 24, first focal point LPVO. It's designed to be shorter, specifically for the British application, to be shorter than their standard razor. I believe the reasoning was they want to have a clip-on thermal on it.
What's the reasoning behind why it's $6,000?
It is 100% made in the USA.
That doesn't answer my question about
that's
why.
Your and it's, I think it's limited to 500 units. It's limited to a certain unit count. I forgot how many units.
I really love to get optics that are rare and difficult to replace.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not difficult to replace because you can just ask Vortex to spin you up a new one because they will warranty your very expensive optics just like their very cheap optics.
All right. Well, I don't know how much of our listener base is in the market for a $6,000 optic, but check out Vortex.
And here is the kicker. Okay, this is on Kelby Shooting Center. So at first, maybe I'll get a chance to see it, perhaps touch it. I don't know if that's too much to ask for. It might be. The kicker is they have more than one.
Wow.
I don't know why, but they do.
Well, you know.
Interesting.
For a great value of 6,000 Canadian
Clearly they
dollars.
think someone will buy it.
Somebody probably will.
Maybe the owner wanted to. You never know. It's probably just here for a bit.
Athlon Rangecraft chronograph. Ooh, do we have a cool chrono that's like worth? Ooh.
I think they have been around for a bit. I just don't think they're this like at a good price yet.
Oh. Well, for our listeners, we do have a new chronograph from Canada's Gun Store, and you know what? It's 10% the price of that LPVO. So if you were getting a little bit of like feels about that $6,000 LPVO optic, you
this
could
one
have a
is only
$600 phono.
Yeah.
That's great.
I was
Comes with a
talking
little
to somebody
tripod.
at the range who had one of these. They had a Garmin and they had one of these, and they really liked the Athlon.
Yeah.
It's cheap. I mean, for the price.
Yeah.
For the price.
It's
Interesting. I am interested in this Henry Bear's leg. You know what? It's funny because like that
Bear's leg.
that's given me some feels in the business. That's like, oh yeah. It's so what it is. We have a mare's leg, but it is a bear's leg pistol. Is this restricted?
40,
what is this?
4570. No, it's non-restricted. 4570.
Oh,
the mare's legs are like 38, 357, or 44.
Yeah.
This one's more.
Or 30.
This is chambered in the only government any of us should ever trust.
Yes.
Oh, 4570, such a sweet round. That gives me some feels. I don't need it. Boy, would I like it. All right, well, where can we find that? Or is it just got announced? Just got announced. Looks like it just.
I must have found it somewhere on Canadian Gun Nuts.
I guess we have to do a recoverage of Henry rifles next week, but I'm just on their website and I'm seeing a lot more new stuff.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of stuff that Henry came. I've been seeing it in some of my different chats and stuff too. There's like all of a sudden there's a bunch of Henry guns out, which is cool. Henry's awesome. All right, Bass Pro. We've got. We got a muzzle. Oh no, I
just added those high brass 410 for on sale.
High brass 410. Hey.
Yeah.
Most 410 will be half ounce. That's $11.60.
That's not bad at all.
Half ounce, yeah. You have
for 25 rounds,
7.5 shots.
Oh, that could justify.
You have 4-shot, which is kind of rare.
3
I guess
inch.
you don't have a lot of payloads. And then this is 11.16.
You want that one? You don't want that baby half ounce stuff. That's
half ounce will be what, 8.16? Yeah,
little kid stuff. This one's better. It's more
better.
$27, $28 per 25, so $1.12 per round. Get some, and then you can get yourself a Lee loader and load it back up
when they come.
No, I could finally get that stupid 410 revolver that I definitely don't need and got sold out.
How about
I bought it.
Say no? You should watch the TFB TV video on that.
I know I did. It's garbage. I know it's garbage, but I want it because it's cool. I don't buy things when I think they're probably garbage.
Just wait for a judge. You could do it.
I don't want a judge. I want the bull. I want the raging bull.
Well,
but anyway,
just get that instead.
All right. Well, moving on. You're right. Yeah. We've got a black and stainless steel 50 cal.
I don't know where to want. Maybe we should read it.
Somebody gave a 1-star review.
1-star review. That's
wow. Oh, this is very exciting for our listeners, undoubtedly.
Loading this thing is so slow.
Apparently it's a pricing complaint.
Hang on a second. I love this. Bought on sale, then it went down in price another $75 the next week. Bass Pro wouldn't honor the discount.
What a garbage product.
My experience is they would, but anyway, this is the CVA Wolf V2 true stainless 50 cal. And it comes with the optics mount as well.
It's $400.
It's $400.
It's $400.
When you wanted about $70,
which is
oh my God,
which is a great deal.
Jeez.
And the only thing I have against it is it doesn't have a trigger built in better release. That's something I prefer just from an aesthetic standpoint, but this is very functional.
I think I got that one.
The tip release is on the front instead of built into the trigger guide. It's a very nitpicky. It's a very Tony thing. Don't worry about it.
Tony likes the tip on the front.
Still very much the same build quality as their Optima, made in Spain, I believe. So Bergara barrels for your muzzleloader, which is kind of fun. Yeah.
Wonderful. All right, and we got. Is this an Amazon?
It's an Amazon link. This is the best deal I can find for some reason on the Tipton 13-piece rifle brass jag set. These are, how do you say? The pokey was the full bore thing. That's not the hole through the jag kind of jag.
Right.
And they clean your barrel a lot better than the cheapo jags. So I would highly recommend this. 13-piece cover you from 17 to 45. Doesn't cover 50, unfortunately, but $19 on Amazon with Prime shipping.
That's pretty good. Yeah. And finally, we got KDX 338 Lapua and 375.
Love KDX.
I know.
Enabler? Is that the one?
Enabler? Yeah. Oh, those are giving me the feels. Big bore rifles give me the feels. Oh,
very super spacey.
That's sexy. Yeah. Everything
KDX
about that is
just so freaking hot. They're just so good.
Firearms.
It has no right being as
they have
sexy.
One in stock.
Well,
at 10 grand, you're not going to have a
10 grand, I'm sure.
You know, I do know that if you want, KDX will make you whatever the hell you want to.
Yep. I know.
Again,
they'll make it in orange, purple, green, blue, Tiffany blue.
Guns are so freaking pretty.
I know. These ones are really pretty. Somebody should go. So, like the 338 Lapua one's like $5,800. That's
bargain.
Oh, it's a bargain. Someone already took it.
Oh, somebody got it. Darn it.
And you can still get 375 Enabler because it is 9,600 joules.
Wow. Oh, we're just under, huh?
Squeaking under.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to overload one of those and get in trouble, get the whole platform banned or anything. Well, now I know that we so with that, unless anybody's got any other new gun stuff, we kind of broke down the main topic. We kind of talked about
we did what we did in guns this week. Yeah.
What we did in guns I'm jealous you guys got to hang out with Pierre. Man, I've only got to shake his hand. I really would like 5 minutes with him. It'd be cool.
We didn't really hang out with them. There was about 1,200 people there.
Yeah, I didn't bother going over there. I'm like, other people will appreciate meeting him before
That's fair.
So, That's fair. One little note I did notice that kind of amused me was the CSSA had a bunch of people there, and they posted on Facebook. Nice that they showed up. That was great. Yeah, 3 people, and they posted. They posted that they proudly represented the CSSA at the Cambridge Stop the Liberal Gun Grab rally put on by the CCFR. They didn't mention that.
They didn't mention dirty.
So there was most organizations were there. There was a representative.
Yeah. The NFA people were there too.
NFA.
Were they?
Which was
they were doing all the heavy lifting. Did they lift the porta potties, or did they?
I did not. Sorry. I did appreciate they showed up, but it's okay. You guys can mention other organizations. It's cool.
Yep.
Oh, I'm happy to mention.
We're on the same team, people.
Look! God bless all of our firearms organizations. I
just want to say that the CCFR and all of the volunteers for the CCFR that had anything to do with that event, they did an amazing job, and they should get all a firm handshake, pat on the back, and hug. All those other things that come along with that. They should get the recognition because they did an amazing job.
Yep.
Truly.
Yep, big props.
I was impressed just from watching from afar. Hopefully we will organize one for the left coast one of these days soon. So
well, I asked about that, but I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. I'll be happy if I get my day in Parliament and then the legislature. That'll make me happy, even though please pay attention to me. I'm smarter than all of you. Your audience.
It's frustrating, isn't it?
It really is. And shouting at them, shouting in the void, basically as effective as the other. And with that, what?
So if anybody wants to see the video from the rally, go to Northern Perspective. They were there and they live streamed it. The whole thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot Northern Perspective was there. Yeah, that's great. I need to go track that down because I only got to watch clips. Yeah. That's really cool.
And a Northern Perspective will be at the AGM for the CCFR. There's still tickets available, by the way, if you want to go to the AGM. It's going to be in Mississauga this year, so really close to the airport. Go. I'll be there. Dave got tickets too, so he's going to go. But a whole bunch of my friends are going to be there. because CCFR, and it will be fun. I think Sean's even going. Right, Sean? He's still listening. You can meet the tenant in person.
I would love to go. They got to quit making it like right. It's inconvenient time.
It's the same time every year.
I know, and every year it's inconvenient.
Well, it's the reason why it is the same time every year is because it's in our bylaws.
Oh, right. So I just have to be more convenient.
Yes.
I want to go because y'all are awesome. I need to go.
No, thank you.
All right. Well, since we kind of talked about our main topic, let's move on to our listener feedback. Is this email?
This email is fresh. I'm going to read it. Hey, hope you're doing well. This one is from Benny. Finally catching up on the episodes I've missed. Adriel mentioned that he was looking at what sounds like some aftermarket trigger parts for the Jericho, and I was wondering where and which ones he was looking at. I believe it was Cajun Gunworks.
Cajun Gunworks.
Got it. Tony, you asked
if you
about...
if you want those, Benny, you're going to have to get on pretty quick because they're discontinuing them.
Fair enough. Tony, you asked about factory new Jericho feel. I got one that you can put your mittens on. We just need to arrange a time and place. Maybe if I can get some time away from work one of these Sundays for Steel Challenge, or maybe Thursday night, as I think you arrange have IDPA practice that a friend might be able to take me to. You should just come out and shoot, man. I don't know which days you're off, but the USPSA is coming up this Sunday. There's often Steel Challenge weekends too. It depends on how free you are on the weekends. I thought Benny was angry at me because he keep wanting to see me, but I never met him in person. Every time when I go to
Benny's awesome.
Go to the store, he's just not there. So like, email me. I do have an order to pick up, so let me know which days and what time you work. And one last thing, if either Kelly or Adriel can confirm something I heard a long time ago and I've been repeating to customers forever. If someone cannot go to an announced Maple Seed, they can reach out to Project Maple Seed to arrange to do one in the back 40, assuming they have enough people and a space to do it safely. Is that correct?
Yeah, we'll do private land.
More or less, yeah. We can do a private land event, but it needs to have enough people. And
correct.
If you can't get enough people, then we get to put people in it, and you have to host them.
That is correct. The only caveat to it is because it's not a CFO approved range. Anybody that does participate has to have their own insurance. So through CCFR, CSSA, yeah.
And I guess no restricted firearms either.
No, it
really matters.
No, it's only
that
really
seems
left anyway.
Well, yeah. Well, you can shoot the.
You could bring that H&K
thing. Yeah, the H&K. The heckler does coke.
So, yeah, Benny, we will do one, but you have to. We have to come and inspect where we're going to be doing it. We have to be able to fit a full line, which is 15, and if you can't fill it, we'll fill it for you.
Yeah, I think for what he's doing, that's fine. Whoever he's talking to will contact us, and we'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Can I shoot a maple seed with this?
With what? Sorry.
I'd like to see you try.
Yeah. Let's see you get that muzzle over the firing line there and keep your head back.
Yeah, I don't think Adriel approved me of shooting my muzzleloader for maple seed. We'll see about that one.
Not the muzzleloader.
No.
I mean,
what do you mean? I want the 1867 feel. We have to be shooting muzzleloaders.
All right. I know that there's a bunch of YouTube videos. Tony, you want to give us YouTube comments? You want to give us some of the greatest hits on the last video? Because
you bet. I think the new policy is we just won't cover the shorts ones. But Kilroy614, Random Dave, any documentation on anyone using the SAM tourniquet? Just curious, as I teach Stop the Bleed. And work in the industry. I haven't seen SAM TQs in the wild. The only one I've known where they use, the only one I know that are used where I work and the militaries are the CAT and the SOF. Not saying it won't work. Definitely looks better than the knockoff versions. Just not sure if it's the same track record as the other two.
Couldn't tell you. No idea.
Fair enough. And then Illegal Canadian. I'm not a mother. First, I would like to say thanks to Eddie and Illegal Canadian for looking out for my safety. I'm not a modern black powder shooter, but I noted that Tony mentioned weighing his powder load and unless something has changed drastically in the black powder world, someone should mention to him that he should be measuring his black powder loads by volume, not by weight. I don't want him to die. That is a fair assessment, and I've replied in the comment section as well. It is a topic I'm interested in covering in the future, and I'm planning to cover in the future. But in a sense, for black powder, the black powder world, grain is not a weight unit. It is a volume unit. Doesn't mean you couldn't weigh it. You could, for example,
but it would have to be just a different system.
Basically, everything is based off the traditional way of having the volume powder measure, dump it right into a muzzle. But what you can do is measure it, dump it into a powder pan, try to figure out how much it actually weighs. For black powder, it weighs about the same. There was also the concern back in the day, if you're using black powder, that electronic scales and unstable black powder could...
Back in the day, in 1867?
Exactly.
When they put their black powder on their drug scale.
Thomas Edison.
But the concern generally is with black powder substitutes, or how I would like to call them, black powder alternatives, where their grain weight and power equivalency are not the same as black powder. That's... Dave, when you get into something too much, it becomes too easy. Okay, I drove for too long without incidents, so I bought a 3-pedal car because I had nothing to do when driving around, so I had to have something else to do.
Is it dragged by a horse?
No,
or a team of horses, or a goat, or an oxen.
Llamas.
Okay.
Let's pull this back on track. Hey, Tony, you're not gonna measure by weight. You're going by volume. Everyone goes by volume. Well, we're all good here, right?
No. So
yes, we are. No,
yes,
I'm putting a pin in this. Tony, next comment. Let's keep moving.
Just let me finish this because it's a very important safety thing.
Even old people with suspenders are bored right now.
For Blackhorn 209, it is popular to measure the charge with weight, but you have to do the conversion because it's not the same as the grain weight. Just so you know, we'll cover this in the future as well.
Why don't we do a show on this?
We will.
We should do a black powder show.
We should. Yes, let's do that.
All right, and then we have the Eddie homeworks, the 3. That's a good idea to pass along the book targeted as a part of a debate on gun control.
Oh, God.
I didn't realize D60 magazine were unreliable. I felt misled by numerous YouTube videos showing full auto mag dumps of D60s, including some of the meltdown genres.
They're not going to be as reliable as a 40 or a 30 rounder, but they're reliable enough that I know some 3-gunners that'll run it as their first mag.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then if you have a problem,
like they wouldn't run it if it wasn't reliable enough.
I guess it's reliable-ish. Maybe it's not as reliable, but
reliable enough that the rounds make a difference, and getting into compact areas you need better than a 40 sticking out or longer.
Fair enough. And Eddie, Tony, you bought 8 pounds of Ball C2 just to try out. Face. I hope it works out well for you. Usually reloaders try a pound out first. If it works good, then they buy a bulk. If it doesn't work out, I'm sure Adriel will buy it off of you at a great price. I'm not too concerned about it because for 223 gun loads, my personal accuracy standard is 2 MOA, and at close range 4 is probably acceptable too. I can't see how it wouldn't work out for me just as a blasting, plinking load. So I'm not too concerned about it. Those 452 XTP bullets should be good for deer and grouse. Yes, the answer is yes. 50 cal brushes can also be used to clean 500 Smith & Wesson, requires a pistol. And 50 AE caliber firearms also requires a pistol. I'm not an archer, but from what I understand, the old crossbows use smaller bolts And the newer crossbow fire arrows, I don't know. I think they're still shorter and like a lot more stiff because it's accelerating a lot faster.
They're a lot faster too because I looked afterwards. Yeah, most bows these days are 300 FPS plus at the rating, which you might not get that with a fully loaded up arrow, but crossbows are into the 400s. They're up there.
Oh wow! So they're like almost at Canadian firearm level. And comment to you, Kelly. Kelly, you don't have a backup rifle ready to go from Appleseed and Mapleseed? You're absolutely correct that anti-gunners want all firearms banned, including shotguns, bolt-action rifles, single-shot rifles, and 22 LR rifles. They all have been banned in one form already or were on the G46 Amendment ban list. One would have to be new to firearms, not paying attention, or woefully ignorant to know what their end game is. And I'll agree with that.
All guns. All right. Is that the last of the comments?
That is all the YouTube comments we have for this week.
Very cool. Thank you for reading those. Please do comment on our videos, and also feel free to send us emails. So you should check us out on Facebook. You can leave us comments there as well. We have an awesome Discord that's actually pretty active. Listen to us on Spotify. You should also consider signing up for our Patreon, where there's starting to be a little trickle of some new and exclusive stuff. There's probably going to be a little bit more in the near future here. And then also, we do have sponsorship links for Bass Pro Canada and Brownells. And if you go onto our site and you use that link before you purchase, we will at some point, twice a year-ish, read all the cool stuff that folks bought with that link, and obviously anonymized so that we don't tell people who bought what. And thank you very much to our supporters on Patreon. And if you're not one of our supporters on Patreon, you should consider being. No, you don't suck. You just are missing an opportunity to be cool. That's what you're missing. You want to be cool? You want to be really cool? Sign up on our Patreon. And if you'd like to do so, you can also send us an email at slamfireradio@gmail.com. Tony loves reading emails, and so does Adriel, and once in a while, even I read them. And with that, let's move on to our shout-outs. Anybody got any
moment? Sorry, I missed two of the listener feedbacks that's in the comment section. That
it's too late.
I have to address them because
we've gone past. It's sorry. Next week. It's too late.
They're on the comment section. If they're gone forever.
Okay, are they important?
Very important.
Okay.
Sean mentioned that I was asking about his Auto 5 that he picked up. He hasn't shot it, but it's interesting that you have to set up the friction ring. I don't know if Adriel have any experience with the old style Auto 5.
It's straight up black magic.
So you should pray to John Moses Browning's ghost.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sounds good.
And there was another one, or was that it?
No, I'll cover Jordan's too. He mentioned that my semi-alive issue, that maybe it has something to do with the tonsils. Well, we'll see about that if I have to address it. If it keep occurring, then I'll have it addressed.
Go see the doctor.
To the hospital.
After the show. I mean, don't drive yourself because you've been drinking, but go to the doctor.
8 hours later, I'm still there.
God. And with that, anybody got any shout-outs?
Yeah.
Yeah? Kelly?
Yeah. Dave does too, but do you want to go first, Dave?
Go ahead.
Okay. So I just want to give a shout out to all of the CCFR field officers, but particularly Derek, who was the field officer coordinator, regional field officer coordinator that coordinated the event that took place in Cambridge, and to Tracy, all the hard work that she did with organizing as well. It was a really well run event, and it speaks volumes for the CCFR and our professionalism. So well done, guys.
Dave?
What Kelly said.
Copy that.
Plus everybody who took the time to come out, including
yes,
like really appreciated Pierre and Blaine and all the other guys, ladies and gents that came out. It was fabulous for you guys to take the time to come out, and all the people that showed up to support the event as well.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Friday afternoon. Everybody's real busy, got stuff to do. So it was awesome. It's so important to come out to these things and show that we exist and we're people.
Yeah. Yes, we do. And we are. Adriel, Tony, you guys got shout outs?
Yeah, I got a shout out. Thanks, Tony, for helping with Maple Seed. Not complaining at all about it, just stepping up and getting right after it.
Did you complain?
I don't think I complained on the day off, but that's okay.
Far enough away.
Just saved it all and pushed it down deep into your gut so you could complain about it on the show.
I'll give a shout out to the Maple Seed crew. Levon, who is the representative of CDTSA at the event, and Steve, the instructor. And all the participants who showed up. The weather condition was not ideal for Saturday, but we still have half the line occupied, and everyone's eager to learn. It was great to see.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys complained about
Good
the weather.
job.
It's been beautiful for a long time.
It was 20 degrees here on the Saturday. It was nice. I don't know what you guys were complaining about.
Yeah, it was only like -10, and like wind gusts up to 50 kilometers an hour. It's all
I
good.
don't know. I don't know what those
Warm
temperatures
socks.
are.
I don't want to tell you what our last winter seed was.
I don't know what those temperatures are anymore. And
Minus 21.
I
But-
also -21. Oh, gross.
Minus 21 was our last one.
Damn.
I just want to shout out Ian from Phoenix One International. Pretty cool little tour you took me on there. I very much appreciate it. And with that, make sure to join our Discord server. Watch us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and join the CCFR. Oh, one more time. Go get your donations in for the CCFR It's Raining Guns contest. $20 gets you an entry. Do it now. Do it often. There is a day and a half between it ending and now. You could funnel so much money into winning guns. And it goes to a
$1
great
billion.
cause. If you got it, smoke them if you got them. With that, we will see you next week. Good night.
Good night, Kyle.
Good night, Kelly.
So if you have any comments or questions for the show, please send an email to slamfireradio@gmail.com. Now go grab a gun and shoot something.
When the talking is over, it's time to get a gun.
Thank God.
Spoiled it for you. Sorry,
You
buddy.
really did spoil that.
Well, no waiting for today because we're not on Twitch. Kyle's
Okay.
not here.
We're not on YouTube, right? I can wave guns around.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
You
Sweet.
can wave guns around.
Love waving guns around.
Well, oh, hang on a
So,
second.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Well,
Wait.
let's-
Go, go, go.
Yeah,
go.
give me a second. Okay,
Pitter
okay.
patter.
Oh, sweet. Yeah,
Oh, you
get at
guys
her.
are not helping.
I know.
Hello
Yeah.
and welcome.
Don't help.
Oh my God, I was doing it. And you're talking.
Quiet on set. Quiet on set.
Okay, we're rolling. Hello and welcome
Now.
to Slamfire Radio. Oh wow, Kelly.
Just go with it, Dustin.